watch TheBeastAnimal Show, brought to you by the Pure Stupidity Squad, the Beast Warriors, and BCW. Live from West Palm Beach.
It's fucking, oh my god, dude. Hey, dude, what's up? Oh, now I remember who you are.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, what's up? I told you I'd remember if I just saw you.
I was watching Raw this week, and I actually hated it so much. Roman Reigns, Jinder Mahal's match, I don't give a shit about it.
No, I don't think anybody could. Like, it's kind of funny though, because we all thought Roman was gonna have some crazy, he was gonna get in somehow or whatever. Instead, they put him with Jinder, and I was like, oh, all right, well, who cares about that? Nobody. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be taking a shit during that match. That's how bad it's gonna be.
I think they think like, well, it works for, well, you know, if anything, you hope nobody makes a sound, because like, if they get loud for anything, they'll think like, oh, see, we should have put Roman in something. But I think it works for like the people that like Reigns, for the little bit of the crowd that loves Reigns, because they don't like Jinder probably, and they're casuals most likely, so they'll cheer for Reigns, they'll boo, you know, Jinder. So I don't know, it kind of works out for them, I guess. But yeah, that's a match that I wouldn't want to see.
You know what's funny? It takes Lesnar 7 F5s, when it took Lesnar only 2 F5s to beat Cena, but it took 7 to beat Roman Reigns. I find that the dumbest like logic ever in WWE.
Yeah. Well, now, I mean, if you were to, like, power rank now, it's like Cena is so far down if you were to power rank, or not, at least he's way down. I mean, that's it. Like, he's nowhere near. Like, Reigns is like Superman. For Reigns to lose, it always has to be something weird. You know, Lesnar's ahead of Roman, probably, but it's Lesnar and then, like, Roman. Lesnar, Roman, AJ and Seth, and maybe somebody else I'm not thinking about.
Most of Roman Reigns' losses
then Cena.
is by interference. That's most of Roman Reigns' losses by interference.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, and Braun Strowman probably, too, yeah. So, dude, yeah, you're right. But Roman's probably up there, though. That's the weird thing, is he's up there. It's like Brock, Roman, Braun, AJ, and then Cena is, like, after that. You know, that's what's crazy.
See, what I hate about college is arguing with Roman Reigns supporters there. They keep saying, oh, everything you say about Reigns is an opinion, not a fact. And I'm like, it is a fact that Roman Reigns is garbage.
Wait, people say that at college?
Yeah, to me. They were saying, oh, you're just whining because Roman Reigns is great. And then they're saying, oh, it's your opinion. I'm like, no, it's not. It's a fact. Roman Reigns is awful.
That's weird. I mean, I guess I get what you're, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't think he's awful. I don't even think he's awful. I think he's booked awful. Like, I mean, he's just booked awful.
The problem with most people in my college, most of them are Roman Reigns bandwagon fans, and they don't know nothing about wrestling at all.
That's so weird, too. Like, so there's, like, a faction of people in your college that just, you know, they just like Reigns because they... Yeah. Do they all watch Raw together and stuff, or do they just kind of know of them?
Well, there's a couple of my friends that hate Roman Reigns. My friend Colby, he hates Roman Reigns, and then my other friend Jose, he hates Roman Reigns, too.
I mean, yeah, I'm not a fan of him that much, but I mean, I know that, but I kind of am. Like, I'm a fan of how polarizing he is, but I don't think they utilize it the right way. Instead,
they don't. It's been like this for like the past like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, and he's got the same cookie cutter moves and stuff, but if they made him heel, if they made him heel though, like, it would be so much better. It would be way funner. I don't know. They might as well try it. You know, I don't know why they haven't tried it after all this time.
I saw his new shirt on WWE Shop, and it looks so stupid. Like, it looks like a Spider-Man logo.
Yeah, I know. I think I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. He's good, and he's okay, and he should be there, but to be in all these main events the last 4 or 5 years is just crazy. Like we're getting to like where he's gonna surpass Hulk Hogan.
Exactly.
Like what the hell is that? You know, it's not even close.
John Cena main evented that many WrestleManias in his career.
Yeah, and it's like you could right now you could go to, you could go to like somebody in TV or something, right? And you could be like, hey, you know who John Cena is? And they'd be like, yeah. Hey, do you know who Hulk Hogan is? Oh, yeah, of course. Hey, you know who Roman Reigns is? And they would be like, what's a Roman Reigns? What are you talking about? Like, he's nowhere near even close. Yet he has he's going to have more appearances than Hogan by the time his career is over.
Exactly. I just don't see Roman Reigns' career ending good. Like, I don't know what year his career is going to end for good.
I don't know. If they flip him heel, I swear to God that like the guy could become the #1 heel and one of the most popular guys, and then, maybe they're waiting, maybe they're trying to try to see who the #1 face is, before they flip Roman heel. So what they could be doing, because that's what I would do if you're gonna say, okay, guys, we're gonna make the decision to flip Roman heel. But to flip Roman heel, we need to make sure we start making sure who the #1 face is going to be. And right now, that's really hard to figure out. But Seth Rollins seems like he is really like winning over the audience right now. And if they can position him to be at a high level for a face, then flipping Reigns heel would make sense. And that's what I would do.
They should have done it in 2015. They should have done it at Survivor Series. That's when they should have flipped Roman Reigns heel.
Yeah, I mean, they should have done it already. That's no doubt. And they still could, and they should have already. But here's the other thing: like, they should just do the opposite. Back in the day, you had Hulk Hogan in the face, and you always had to have some bad guy for Hogan to go up against to line up. Well, do the opposite with Reigns. Have Reigns lined up against a bunch of faces, and whoever's facing him that week is the face. So at the pay-per-view, when it's Bobby Roode versus Reigns, and Reigns is the bad heel guy that everybody hates, people will cheer for Bobby Roode and people will cheer for the next guy, but Reigns will keep winning. And eventually, like some guy like Seth Rollins will beat Reigns and everybody will go nuts. Treat him like the honky-tonk man with the IC belt or something. And,
I think the reason could be that the reason why the Authors of Pain haven't been on TV, do you think they're aligning with Roman Reigns maybe? Because I heard some people mention that.
Yeah, a lot of people right away mention that. And they literally, but here's the weird thing about that. Like, a lot of people mentioned, right away that the Authors of Pain could go with Reigns. Why did they mention that? Well, just because the Authors of Pain wear those vests and stuff. And it's like, how goofy is that everybody's idea to put them with Reigns was just because they kind of look like Reigns. So it's so stupid. I don't know why they would go with him. But now it does have a little bit of merit because why in the world are they off TV? So it's very strange why they're not on TV. And they don't have a manager. They don't have Paul Ellering, which it felt like they really needed. But if they were going to align themselves in some weird way with somebody like Reigns, then I guess it would make sense that they wouldn't need a manager. So
I agree with that.
Maybe they'll do it. But, like, why? I don't know.
Do you hear about
Are they Samoan? Is one of them Samoan? Hear about what?
Did you hear about they're doing a SuperCon in Fort Lauderdale, Florida? Some old school wrestlers are going to be there.
You say StripperCon?
No, SuperCon. You know the
I'm down with a StripperCon.
No, that's a lot of wrestlers.
I didn't know that.
Going to be there. I got tickets to meet Christian, Rey Mysterio, Lita and Trish Stratus, and Jerry the King Lawler.
Holy shit, dude!
And
I want
to too. Also. I'm
the
actually
AOA
wearing my DX shirt that day, so when I wear my DX shirt, I'm going to see if Shawn Michaels can do the DX shot with me in our picture that we're taking.
He might do that, and then just be like, he touched me. He touched me.
I'm going to say to Shawn Michaels, I'm going to post a picture and say, this is Triple H's new replacement in DX.
Dude, I annoyed the hell out of people in Florida when I was down there for that when I met you. I walked up to every single person that I saw with a DX shirt. And I was like, oh my God, dude, are you going? Are you going? And like most of the people were like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, dude, are you going? And then they were like, where? And I was like, down there. And like most of them were like,
I got my Elite shirt. The Elite. I got my Elite one on.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm actually
Yeah, most of the people
I'm
thought I was
meeting
a
Trish
psycho.
Stratus for the first time. Like I've waited to meet Trish Stratus since I was a little kid watching wrestling, and I'm finally getting to meet her for the first time ever.
That's crazy, man.
She's
Trish
actually
Stratus.
my
How
number
old were
one
you?
favorite women's wrestler of all time.
How old were you? How old are you now?
Right now I'm 18.
Oh wow, yeah. So you really were little when she was here, like,
Yeah.
because I mean, yeah, with like to me, like when I was little, it was like Miss Elizabeth and Moolah and shit. You know what I mean? Like when I was little. But then it was Sensational Sherry was a big deal when I was little. So, but
I
yeah,
started
Trish.
watching wrestling in 2001.
Okay, yeah, yeah. That was when everything was hot.
And
You were like,
my dad started watching it in the 80s.
yeah, that's when I watched it with my dad in like
Yeah.
1986, 87, 87,
He
88.
still watches it now. He still does watch it.
I can't. It's hard. Dude, look at the crowd. Like most of the people in the crowd are like over, like 20 and over, like or like at least late teens. There's not a lot of little kids in the crowd anymore because there's just nothing. There's nothing for the. There's no reason for them to watch. It's not cool again, and all the older people think this is lame. So
Exactly.
they're gonna have problems.
I have a feeling that the reason why NXT stars are not getting pushed on the main roster is because when they leave NXT and go to the main roster, fans are not giving them reactions. Do you think that could be the reason why? Maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who it depends on the city, right? Or it depends on where they
Yeah.
are. Yeah, they go to this place and somebody comes out and you're like, holy shit, the revival's here or whatever, or somebody's here, and like the crowd's just like, what's this,
Now, if these main
you know,
roster fans would give these NXT stars reactions that are coming up to the main roster, then maybe they would get pushed. But since they're not doing that, that could be a reason why they're not getting pushed. It's just something that came to my mind about that.
yeah, and I thought that like when people get called up, there was a plan for them, and that's why like Vince
Yeah.
or somebody said, give me this guy, give me that guy, but yet they come up and it doesn't seem like that. It seems like everything else with WWE where they had a plan for Kevin Owens, but
Oh,
for
yeah.
most of these other guys, there's no plan. Like, I guarantee No Way Jose was just, we need somebody. Like, give us somebody new to call up. We need somebody. Okay, well, No Way Jose is not going to do anything down here any further. All right, here, just have him, and let him run his course, and then he'll be gone. See what happens.
Most of those people that are dancing with No Way Jose, most of them are going to be future women wrestlers and future superstars.
Yeah, a lot of those people are probably either local indie talent or some NXT talent,
They're going to be
developmental
future,
talent.
just like how
Yeah.
Braun Strowman came from the Rosebuds.
Yeah, they usually use talent or developmental talent for that.
Most security guys in WWE, most of them are future wrestlers too. Like Dean Ambrose was a security guy, so was Cesaro too.
Yeah, my buddy Teddy Goods was a year and a half ago for the Brock Lesnar thing with was it Brock Lesnar and Roman or Undertaker? I forget, but yeah, my buddy Teddy Goods was a security guard, and a couple other guys were doctors and shit. It's funny, one of the doctors checking the guy one night. I was in the front row, and I didn't know he was going to be there, so I'm like watching the right live. I'm at SmackDown, and I look down, and I see the doctor checking the guy, and I go, "That's fucking Dynamite Danny Miles from fucking, like, what the fuck? He's a doctor? I didn't even know it." And I even said, I yelled something to him, and he gave me a wink, and I was like, "Oh, that's so funny." Yeah, it's funny. He's a good guy.
In NXT, if Alistair held the championship until Kenny Omega came to NXT, imagine that.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I mean, I'd love Kenny Omega to come to NXT.
Yeah.
But I would hate for him to come to the main roster. It would probably be just if you could just put all these guys in NXT, it would be so fun. The takeovers would be nuts.
Oh yeah, then the Young Bucks too coming in.
Yeah, that would be sick
awesome.
too.
The Undisputed Era, they'll remain champions until the Young Bucks come. That's when they lose the belts.
Oh man, I don't know, man. That'd be crazy, but I don't know if that's a long ways. I feel like, but I don't want them. I still don't want anybody to come because they're gonna come and it's gonna fuck it all up.
Oh yeah, someone said in the chat that Vince needs to retire and let Triple H take over. I agree with that. Vince does need to retire.
It'd be nice if Vince were to move over and like sort of be a consultant and let Triple H run the deal, but
Yeah.
consult with Triple H. I would love that because Vince has good input sometimes, but it'd be cool if Triple H could just do kind of what he wants to do, and
Exactly.
that would be great. But I don't know. Will we get there? I don't know. I'm gonna let you go, man. I'm gonna bounce out to something else. But dude, I'll see you again soon, and good to see you again. Now I remember
Have
you.
a good night, man. Too sweet.
All right, later. Woo boo. We're getting sued now.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Later, man. Good shit, Beast. Well.